Public holiday happens once a month up at Rackham's Peak. Price of wine goes through the roof. You're looking at about 280,000 credits per ton. We'll have a look at the station when we get in. Runs for 48 hours once it's been called. You can make lots of credits up here. The problem is getting in. Rackham's Peak is notorious for being just jammed with stuff. So you gotta have a ship, medium ship. The station only has medium pads. So you gotta have a medium ship. Before the Type 8 came out, the Python was the go-to at, I believe, 280 tons maxed out. Don't quote me on the numbers, I'm going from memory, my memory's bad. Once the Type 8 came in, it became the go-to with 400 tons. So the profit is incredible. There's only one medium pad. Every time you drop into the station, you can scan the satellite on the side of the station and you can pick up some. There we go, pick up some data. Engineering mats. The landing pads are that little part of the station directly ahead. You can see how that's oriented. That's actually oriented quite well right now. With the large antenna on the bottom, you want to head to the top side of that large antenna. Every time you drop in on the station, you'll come in at it from a different angle. So it's important to orient yourself when you get up there. There's a method to this as well. When you get up here to the pad, there's always going to be, not always, I shouldn't say always, 99% of the time, there's going to be an NPC ship. You can see them right there. What you do is you come up to the pad, hit your one button. You see, I can see that pad right there. I have it right there. What you need to do now, spam your docking request, and you see how that NPC ship is now leaving, and I can see it. I can watch it right here, because what you want to do is as soon as he leaves and that landing pad turns, goes down and turn, that's when you hit your docking request, or else another NPC will come in and grab it. Keeping my eyes on it. Now it's gone down. Docking request granted. Now I can get in. Another point when you're doing Rackham's Peak, always play it in solo mode. This ensures you a really efficient line in and out, because you're not going to be worried. You're not going to have to worry about other players trying to get on the only medium pad. Play it in solo mode and just follow how I came into the station. Set your ship up with your medium pad in your number one window, and spam it. Watch the ship go down and come back up. Wait for it to change over, and you're good to go. And then it's just a simple rinse and repeat process. Okay, so wine is currently selling at 278,755 credits. I'm making 111,000 or 111 million off of that run right there. So now we head back to our carrier, grab some more, and the carrier's priced as well. This carrier's got its price maxed out. So even paying the max price to the carrier, I'm still making 111 million per run. And I don't mind paying that. I don't mind paying the max price on wine when I come up here, because you know what? They took the time to load their carrier, to bring wine up. and maybe they don't have time to unload it. Maybe they don't have time to play and do runs off of other carriers. So I'm happy to give them a tip of my hat. Thank you for opening up your carrier. I appreciate everybody who takes the time to bring their carriers up here. For the community. This is should be a community event, which is awesome. Rinse and repeat. Sometimes you run into pirates. Now I've been playing this long enough. I run unshielded. All my haulers, all my Type 9s, I run unshielded because I do take the time to do my engineering on my thrusters. So even if I get interdicted, I just boost away. I don't bother with the fight. I have other ships for PvE engagements, but if I'm hauling like this, I don't bother. I just run. I submit to the interdiction, which gives me a fast reboot on my FSD, and then I just boost away until it's ready, and then I hit my FSD and I'm gone. If you want to climb your elite ranks in trade, this is a really good way. This event is a really good way. Doesn't happen all the time though. It's typically around about a 24 to 28 day schedule, but sometimes it doesn't happen. It all depends on the background states and where they head. I mean, there's different communities and different commanders and players out there that try to predict it, but it's a crapshoot, and it all depends what FDev wants to do with their background simulation. So, as long as you're going in aware of that, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Now you can see how this dropped me in on the other side of this. So I've got to, there's the communications array on the landing pad. I've got to set myself up here. You can see there's the small pads underneath. So I need to get up to the top. It's pad 5. Pad 5 is your medium pad. Okay, so there it is there. There's 3, there's 4. And I'm gonna go up here. And there's that NPC. You can see him there. He's just behind the 4, sitting on the pad. There he goes. He's going down. And then I watch that pad for when he comes up and he takes off. And then I'll hit the request docking again. There it goes down. You can see the little puffs of smoke or dust. There it is. Going in on pad 5. Pad 5. Coming in. Now the carrier that we're hauling from is situated on the star. Usually you'll find your carriers on star and then planets 1, 2, 3, and 4. The star spots used to be the hot spots for your carriers up here. Used to be quite a rodeo up here to try and get a star spot. But that's changed with the introduction of the SCO drives. Now it makes it any planet is fair game up here, and you can make some really quick runs if you are good with managing your SCO boosts. You can make a run from P4 just as quick. You just have to manage it properly. It's about, and I guess it's all about as well, like how many runs you want to do, and are you playing this for fun, or has this become like a second job? Because this game can quickly become a second job. Personally, I really enjoy hauling, and I really enjoy playing this game, so I try not to overindulge too much in it, and when Rackham's peak comes up, when the public holiday comes up, I try to get in for a few loads, make a little bit of coin, make a little bit of cash. But I don't drive myself crazy with it. Now the colonization's been released as well. They're calling it the Trailblazers. I'm using Rackham's now more to fund some other activities. I'm not using it so much to fund carriers and such. My alt accounts all have carriers. All my accounts have carriers, and all my accounts have a fairly substantial bankroll. So, I mean, if I can get in a few runs every time the public holiday comes around, I'm more than happy. Just something to do when I jump in the game. It can get kind of monotonous, the back and forth, so I mean, good practice. Put on some tunes in the background if you're not planning on making videos or streaming, as we all know about what happens there when you've got copyrighted music and stuff in the background. Just make sure that, yep, that went through. So you guys can do the math, at 111 million, 9 runs makes me 9 runs. Pretty much 9 runs is equivalent to 1 billion, and this is our 3rd run. And how long has it taken? Like, what do I got? 15 minutes. It's 3 runs, so you can do 1 billion an hour. If you were fast on your keys and you didn't miss any of your drops, you used the hot drop and you didn't miss any of them, you can do 1 billion an hour. And every so often you'll drop into the station and you'll get the landing pad right away. You see how I oriented myself as soon as I drop in, because you always drop in at a different angle on this station. So I oriented myself so I could just come in naturally and easily, and I don't have to worry about using my thrusters up and down. I'm gonna come in at a nice glide angle here to the station, slow down, and get that. Yeah, I can see pad 5 there now. I'm just going to spam it. So I saw that NPC land. Here he goes. He's going down. And he's away. Now wait for the other puff. And then for that light to go out. And I'm in. There's the puff. Gone. Got it. Once you get in the routine and you've done this enough times, I mean, you learn the key. It's almost like muscle memory, right? You learn the key presses, the menus, the systems. It's all about comfortability. I fly flight assist on with auto computers for this. Just makes it so much easier. I run multiple accounts a lot of times too, all in solo, especially when I'm loading carriers or something. I'll run multiple accounts, so having the auto dock features is really helpful. We get 2 more runs off of this one, and then there's a carrier at P1, Planet 1. We'll make a few runs off of that one, and I'll just show you the difference using the SCO drive to hit the station. Those of you that are unfamiliar with the hot drop method, you fly 100%, you watch your countdown. When your countdown gets to about 7 seconds, so when you drop in and you auto lock, get into that gravity well, sometimes you miss, just like I did. That's what happens when I'm trying to show you. Basically, you need to be under 2C. Your speed needs to be under 2C. And you want your time to destination to be right in around the 7-second mark. And then you fly straight at it at 100%, and then it just auto drop. The auto drop just kicks in. It's a great way to just kind of hot drop in. So when people are saying, you know, use the hot drop, that's what they're talking about. Don't forget your free engineering mat. Every time you drop in on the station, you can rescan that. Now, as you can see, there's number 5. Somebody's just landing on it. I gotta wait for that light to go out. Spam it. Here he goes down. He's up and gone. Now I gotta wait for the landing pad to reset. There it comes. There it goes down, spinning. As soon as you see that light go out, hit your docking request, and you'll always grab it. Let the auto dock do its thing. Good to go, easy peasy. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. And you too will be on your way to elite status in trade. Now, another trick I do, just to finish up this quick video, another trick I do, I go into my filters, and as you can see, if I clear out all my filters, I'll clear my filters, I'll hit apply. I'll waste time running through this list like this. So what I do is I go in here to my filters, I click legal drugs, apply, and then that just brings up this category, and then I always know wine is right there. It helps speed things up. It's all about efficiency. And once you get used to playing like that, just remember, it just becomes like second nature. You get the muscle memory. Just remember to reset your filters on your account. If you do set your filter up here, when you go back down and you're looking for other stuff, just clear out your filters so that you can see all the rest of the categories. And that's how we do Rackhams. Got any questions, leave them in the comments or send me a message on Discord. I'm sure most of you know me, Commander Padre. Happy to help, and we'll see you out there, Commanders.